Welcome back to Super Metroid. We're in part 2, hence the title of the video.
Super Metroid, baby!
We got to Brinstar, and we're gonna do a little bit of exploring. Those are fire... I don't remember. I do not know the title of any of the enemies' names. Those guys are fireflies. You kill them, and the lights go out.
You would not believe your eyes.
Oh my god.
Well, this is definitely a
I'm
Super
not gonna...
Metroid because I'm watching this on a 4K TV.
Oh.
It's the superest of Metroids.
Oh, it's just too bad this is 4K.
I'm sorry that...
Yeah, because you really need that 4K resolution so you can see
All the pixels.
every single pixel.
Well, remember when I was pumping out, what was it? Genesis LPs at like 720 or something?
I mean, this is a 720p, 60 frames per second Super Nintendo Let's Play,
Yeah, so it's about the same.
Yeah.
Ow.
Lennon, do you have a Super Nintendo cartridge?
Of this game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you play on your Retron 5?
Hindsight, after I was 4 videos in or some shit, I was like, I should have played this on my Retron 5, but then I also thought, no, because I don't have a Super Nintendo controller on hand right now, so it'd be with a Genesis controller.
And that'd be awkward.
Wow, that'd be alien as fuck.
It'd be a little weird.
Yeah.
Mainly because I'd have to map something to be the select button, and then I wouldn't have the left and right triggers either.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it's fine.
that sounds like a bad time.
well, for most Genesis games, the fucking A, B, and C buttons basically do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
The Wii U lives on as a virtual console machine.
Oh,
That's what I need it for.
like Wii U,
Especially for the DS games.
Yep.
Well, it's okay. We'll give the Wii U some more validity when I have the LP Secret Rings.
Ooh, Charge Beam. Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Oh,
If we cock tease that for enough years in a row, eventually it'll happen.
Eventually.
whoa! What the fuck?
When you have a full, when you have a full charge, and then you squat down to be in your mark ball, you will do a bomb scatter technique.
You know,
It can be used to destroy, if you have a large area you want to blow up. I think I use it for one thing in part 7.
you know, all the years I've known this game, I didn't know you could just fucking scatter bomb the place.
Yep.
Now you know.
Super Metroid is a game that you can learn you can still learn shit.
So what is the scatter bomb like? Is that basically a poor man's power bomb?
Yes. Obviously it doesn't affect as wide of an area as the power bomb, and it will not obviously grant you into the areas that the power bomb requires you,
Yeah.
but it does a little bit of spread damage. The power bomb's more useful in the long run.
I know. I forget. I know there's super missile doors in here. Are there power bomb doors? I can't remember.
No, we passed one already. It was that yellow door down there.
Oh,
But the question is there also a choke slam power-up?
You know what? In this game, you just watch the LP and you'll find out.
Ow.
You did choke slam Ridley.
Oh, I will. I'll totally
Choke
slam.
slam him through a table.
If I'm not mistaken, those require 5 missiles to open. Can you also open it with 1 super missile?
I think you can, but I know the green doors only require 1 super missile. I forget if you can open the super missile door, or you can open the missile doors with a super missile. There's no point. Oh yeah, time for another mini boss. Look at this thing. It's ugly.
Ew.
Man,
Yeah,
they
if I
really
remember-
went.
Looks like
they
a-
really went all in on like boss fights and like mini boss fights in this game.
If
There
I
are
mean-
more than 3.
Yes.
if I remember,
I mean, compared to the last few.
either
Looks
you're
like
not, because I didn't see the first part. Either you're not showing it off, or you just don't have it. I think if you get, you can get. Is it the super missiles you can get early if you do like some crazy, like?
You can get a lot of things early if you do crazy shit. We're going to be getting the super missiles after this boss fight
Yeah, I was
because
gonna say, he got,
spoiler alert! Look at that green door.
Yeah, because I was gonna say you got you
I got the
got
missiles.
you got the regular missiles, the bombs, and then you just got the charge beam. So those are the
Well,
only things that
'cause-
you've missed him getting.
I mentioned that because this is one of the boss fights where, like, if you sequence break, you can actually get the super missiles. You could literally just walk out of this room.
Yeah, I mean he's not super hard.
Yeah. Well, this is all he does.
Yeah,
But I think I can't remember if there's any more. But this is like the only boss that I know of that you could literally just walk out on.
Looks like a vagina
I,
when it's closed.
Sideways.
okay,
close.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. When it's like,
whoops. There we go.
Yeah, I don't see.
Ow.
I don't see
Oh
how
no, I took damage.
runs ruined.
oh no.
How dare you? Now we'll never get the Super Metroid no damage run LP from Landon Cohen.
That, like,
Of Gaming Stooges fame.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey,
Ow.
come down here.
damn it.
I hate it when he goes like super high.
Yeah, because you can't reach it.
Yeah, because then they can't focus as much.
Oh my goodness.
Ha cha cha cha.
Ah, cha cha cha.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why some people think that others are like reaching when people say that Cloister looks like a fucking vagina, because it really does.
Never
It's
forget.
a straight up vag.
Never forget the fucking
Gross.
double battle in Heart Gold Soul Silver that has you fighting a couple that are using an Onyx and a Cloister.
God damn. Somebody did that intentionally.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You fight them on the route going towards the Johto Safari Zone that they added in the remakes.
He died.
We did it. The vagina is dead.
Now he rots.
Oh no, the room rotten.
Ew,
Ew.
gross.
It withers. Well, he was like, what was he, like a giant weed or something?
Something like that. There's no way to find out. I could pull up a wiki, but there's no way to find out.
I don't know. It's
There's
kinda
no
grim
way
that
to know.
the corpses actually left by. They, like,
You have no proof.
Oh, gonna break your legs.
Oh my god.
Ow, my legs.
It's a good thing there's no fall damage.
No. The only, I think, movement that actually causes you damage is the Shine Spark.
Shine Spark!
Oh,
We can't do it yet, so.
yeah.
I think that's a... Wait, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that another... Is the Shine Spark something you could also get early if you know what you're doing?
Once again, you can get a lot of things early if you sequence break.
Yeah.
He dropped the...
Basically, if you master wall jumping, you can do a lot of things like out or
What?
it's wall jumping, and then there's like a bomb. It's not just normal bomb jumping, but there's like a bomb jump trick that you can do,
Yeah.
and you can sequence break.
Well, yeah,
The
because
fuck out of this game.
Samus can actually wall jump off the same wall pretty easily, right?
Yeah, she just has to do her little motion thing.
Yeah.
I will not wall jump at all in this game.
Is it out of preference, or is it out of the fact that it's really tricky for you to do, so you don't bother with it?
It is, for whatever reason, on the controller I'm using for this,
Impossible.
really tricky to do.
I mean, wall jumping in this game, it's a little tricky.
Well,
Are you
I can
farming?
do it, but
Yeah,
yes.
farming missiles, I think.
Oh.
You just casually
Well,
started.
they don't drop super missiles.
I was gonna say you just casually started doing that out of nowhere. I was just like, wait a minute.
I don't think
I want super
anyone.
missiles.
I don't think anyone doesn't do wall jumps because of preference. Because you can get so many goodies if you know how to wall jump.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can just choose not to do certain things just to have a certain experience in a game, even if it means that the game's not going to be as easy. Oh wow. That was
It's
cool.
yeah. You have to run.
Yeah. Speaking of running, you're probably not going to be able to pull off that one trick where you can you run, and I think when you go into morph ball mode, it like keeps the momentum.
I don't think I do that at any point, but yeah, that's a thing you can do.
Because I think one of the rooms I think that you could do that, I think requires the shine spark, and so if you try to do it normally, you're not fast enough before I think the wall cuts you off.
Yeah. We'll get. I mean, we have to go to Norfair first before we can start shine sparking, so it'll be a little bit. Let's see, what are we working towards? I think there's a beam upgrade. Oh no, we're just working our way towards Kraid,
Yeah, to go kick his ass.
Hell yeah.
since he's the first real boss.
God.
Let
the
go. Let go.
You
Okay.
you motherfucker.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
he made me miss that super missile upgrade.
Fucking piece of shit.
Or not upgrade, but refill.
Isn't there I know there's an enemy in the water. I don't it's like much later I think that like fucks you up like so badly I think it could take off an entire tank.
You say?
Are you talking about the, like, silvers? Or not the silver, the pink space pirates?
No, the fish.
Oh. Maybe.
There's
I don't know.
There's a fish that can fuck you up for no good reason.
He's just angry.
Oh, boss bass.
He has God. He has hate in his heart, and he wants to let it out on someone.
It's a good thing that
Yeah,
Samus
that turns
doesn't
out-
use a cell phone because she would definitely never get reception anywhere she travels to.
Wait, so it's fish Doom guy?
Anyway, welcome to Norfair.
Oh boy.
I mean, she has
Oh
like
god,
a...
it's hot.
Oh, fuck that. Nope.
You don't
Never
have the
mind.
various suit.
I'm working on it.
Did
I
you
mean, she has like communicators to talk to people if she needs to.
Did you forget you weren't wearing it?
Yeah. Alright.
Oh. You gotta pretty much start.
We wanna
rolling
try
as soon
again?
as you go in there.
You have to have the speed booster to get all the way through there, so...
Sad.
So, just as a reminder, next
Yes.
game in the series after this is Metroid Prime. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Can't wait to do that.
Let's see. Because it's...
Never forget-
I know it's Metroid Prime, Zero Mission, and Fusion are all, like, the next 3 games.
Yep.
Metroid
those all
Prime's the
three
first
me?
of them. Yeah?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Damn.
to be fair,
Alright, cool.
It goes-
this is Landon's third Metroid in a row, so...
Yeah. 'Cause he
Yeah.
Did, he did the
It
first
goes-
one and what was the other one?
Metroid
2.
2.
Metroid 2,
Yeah, I remember now.
and now I'm doing Metroid 3.
Metroid 2, the one that comes after Metroid 1.
I'll believe you.
Hey, I can't count, so I'm glad someone.
I mean,
can.
I lost trust in numbers after Sega came up with a Sonic 1 and 2 on a fucking system that was a generation behind.
Fair. Hooray! The high jump boots.
Woo.
We can jump high. We can fly high.
I thought every time you jump it says hi.
Hi.
Oh god, that would be
That would
so.
get
That
annoying.
would be so obnoxious.
Hi.
I want a ROM hack where you just hear that sound chip every time you jump.
No, I don't.
Please.
No. Please no.
There's going to be a jump cut
Oh,
because it took me a while to figure out how to go to to open the door to go back. You have to kill all the enemies, and it took me like way longer than it needed to. So
Yeah.
That's okay. We all do it sometimes. We derp and we're like, how am I supposed to do this? And then it takes you like 5 minutes more than what it normally should
Oh.
for something that should take like 30 seconds.
Well,
not even that.
Metroidvania games is the games that I expect someone to fuck up more than once on.
Oh god,
Ow.
why? Oh god.
I don't have.
Ow, oh god.
I don't have
Damn.
invincibility yet.
I don't have that. I want that.
You don't have any
Fine.
of that. That's
Fine, I won't go through here yet.
Actually, that's like the
Angrily
equivalent-
runs away.
That's like the equivalent of the Sonic Troll Springs.
Basically. Alright, so we have to go down here. This is forward progress.
yeah.
Just kidding.
Damn it,
That's
God,
blocked out. That's blocked off.
God damn it.
Landon.
It turns out that Norfair
It's hot.
is not fun without a suit upgrade, so we're gonna hightail it out of here.
We came to Norfair to realize we really shouldn't be here.
Well, we came to Norfair to get the high jump boots,
Oh.
and we got the high jump
We got
boots.
what we needed. Now we gotta get out of here.
Yeah. Because everywhere's too hot, or we needed a speed booster.
You know, I'm glad.
Literally.
I'm glad.
No, you got.
I was just gonna say, I'm glad Samus also doesn't need a fucking suit to survive in the cold.
When's that game?
You know, Lennon, I know you mentioned in the last part, like, if they were to ever remake this game for any godforsaken reason, make the minimap better.
Mm-hmm.
Also, give her, like, the ledge grab from Zero Mission. Or
That'd be
Fusion
fine.
as well. Because
Yeah.
that was, like, it's a very minor thing that made the game just a little bit
Oh,
easier.
who's that boy?
That guy looks spooky.
I love how that's just there.
no, spooky.
It's there to, like, say, hey,
This is
come
a
here when
spooky
you can
game.
jump up here.
Well,
Metroid.
Metroid, almost a Prime. Super Metroid is actually very atmospheric.
I love this game.
I mean, that's... The atmosphere is, like, one of the defining factors of any Metroid game.
Cause like a lot of the music doesn't sound like typical level music. It just kind of sounds like it's what's in the background.
By the way,
These
new
guys suck.
Metroid game when?
Oh.
It is Prime 4.
I mean,
When
they're
they
working
update
It
on
is a
it.
new 2D Metroid.
When they update that 4 to actually be a game.
When they finally upgrade from a JPEG to a teaser trailer.
Hey, don't
Oh,
harp on
And
them.
then-
They literally said
And then a gameplay
they
trailer.
literally said that they are trying. They had to.
I know.
They had to restart production.
I know.
Hey,
The
hey,
poor
hey,
the
this
poor
is-
bastards are trying to give you the best game that they can.
Listen.
Yeah, that's
listen.
why they
I know.
caved and
I know.
got Retro Studios back.
I'm glad that they restarted instead of trying to give us a mediocre product.
Because then everyone.
But I'm
would be
still
mad.
gonna give them a little bit of shit for taking a long ass time.
Well, they had a completely different development studio, so.
Yeah.
The-
And they were like, "Hey, maybe like we should bring back the guys that did it right the first 3 times."
I don't. A part of me kind of wonders if maybe 4 was going to have a completely different feel, considering they just ended up going back to Retro Studios anyway.
It probably.
There's no way to know?
No, I think that's a good hunch because like they probably wanted the game to have some sort of like feel that connects to the other games, even if it is different in a lot of ways. And they probably like try to look at the progress that was made on the original Metroid Prime 4 in development, and they were just like, this doesn't really seem right, and that's probably why they decided to restart the whole thing. Because if it at least, like, seemed like it came kind of close to the original 3, I don't think that they would have restarted development completely. That's me.
Alright, here's a question.
Yes.
When's Metroid Prime Trilogy
Coming to the Switch.
Oh my god.
on Switch?
That is a good
Please.
question.
Listen, I'm one of
Right
the
here.
lucky few, and so is Landon, that owns the Steelbook Metroid Prime Trilogy on the Wii.
Yeah.
But I would buy that shit again if they put it on the
I would.
Switch.
Yeah, I mean, because like if they
I
completely
mean, they're
restart,
porting.
I mean,
We got the Spazer.
Spazer.
They've been porting everything else, so why not?
they could.
We can shoot 3 beams.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, Nintendo could have been really shitty and just did like what EA and shit like to do, where it's like, let's bring in a completely different development team that has no idea what this game even is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, to be
It'd
fair,
be really nice if they...
Good.
Sorry, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, to be fair, I'm
I
pretty
was
sure
gonna-
that
I was gonna
Retro
change the subject.
Studios was busy at the time, I think, so that's why
Yeah.
they didn't have them working on it. But then they stopped, like they finished up what they were doing, so it just kind of came at a convenient time.
It would be really nice if they ported the Metroid Prime Trilogy to the Switch and they actually gave it, like, proper, like, right stick support for aiming.
Oh,
Because, you know, like, the way that Prime 1 and Prime 2 work is, like, you know, you aim solely with the left stick.
and the R trigger sometimes.
Yeah. And, you know, the Prime Trilogy added the pointer controls, which are, you know, that's good. But, like, if they added, like, right stick aiming, that would be amazing.
Well, yeah, they'd have to utilize something like that because there's no more motion control anymore.
Yeah, there is.
I
No
mean,
way.
well, technically they could, because there are gyro controls on the Joy-Cons and the Pro Controller.
Motion control
Tune again.
Metroid Prime Trilogy on the Switch. Please.
Motion control exclusive Metroid Prime Trilogy.
Oh,
Everything's done with the
Oh.
fucking motion controls. You want to move forward? Push your controller forward.
that would get really fucking
Fuck.
awkward.
Well, we'll actually take on a Kraid in the next video because we took too long using motion controls to get through this episode.
I'm using tilt controls.
Fucking rip.